When your cost per click goes up and you haven't changed a thing, it usually means something has shifted in your market. It could be competitors are spending more, new advertisers join the auction, everyone's bidding higher for the season, or demand just dropped and fewer clicks are up for grabs. The real question is, how do you know what is causing it? In this video, I'll show you how to tell whether your competitors have started bidding more or if new advertisers just entered your space. We will also look at why that matters, what it means for your costs, and your visibility, and how you can actually see what your competitors are running right now. Hi, I'm Clarice Lin, the ROI Doctor. I help Shopify store owners like you double their revenue with profitable Google Ads. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Want to check if your Google Ads are sending the right shoppers to your store? I've got a free resource for you. The Google Ads Pulse Check is a 9-point diagnostics checklist that helps you figure out if your ads are attracting the most likely buyers. If they're not, it's time to review your campaigns or your landing pages so you can make the improvements needed to drive more sales. Head over to claricelin.com to download it. There is also a direct link down in the description and pinned in the comments. Without further ado, let's dive into our topic for today. Let's start with what a rise in your cost per click really means. When cost per click goes up, you are paying more for the same traffic. If everything else in your campaign stays the same, that higher cost usually shows up as fewer conversions or a higher cost per conversion. That is a sign something in the market has shifted. Either your competitors are spending more, new advertisers have entered the market, or everyone is bidding harder because it's a busy season. And why does this matter? Because it tells you where the problem really is. If costs rise because competitors increase ad spend, the fix isn't your ad copy or landing page. It's your positioning. If it's due to new advertisers, someone might be testing your space or undercutting your price. If it's seasonal, you don't panic. You adapt for that period and scale back when things settle. The point isn't just to notice cost per click going up. It's to understand why it's happening so you know whether to adjust your strategy, hold your position, or commit more where it still makes sense. So how do you actually tell what's behind it? That's where Google's built-in data comes in, Auction Insights, and the Google Ads Transparency Center. Auction Insights shows you who is showing up alongside you and how often they outrank you. If a competitor's visibility suddenly jumps, they have increased their ad spend or started bidding more aggressively. And if you see new names appearing, that means new advertisers have entered your space. Then there is the Google Ads Transparency Center. You can look up any advertiser and see all the Google Ads they are currently running, their headlines, visuals, and their target countries. The one thing you won't see is how much they are spending. Google does not share budgets or cost data, only what's visible to the public. Still, those ads alone tell you a lot more about where your competitors are focusing their efforts. In the next part of the video, I'll walk you through both tools so you can see exactly how to read the signals for your own business. Let's start with Auction Insights. After choosing your campaign from the drop-down selection, go to the menu on the left. Under Campaigns, select Insights and Reports. Click on Auction Insights. When you open Auction Insights, you will see a list of advertisers with several metric columns beside their names. Before diving into the numbers, start with that list. Check out who is there. If a new name appears that wasn't your last report, maybe now showing 10% or 20% impression share, that is a new competitor entering your auctions. Even one new advertiser bidding on your keywords can push your cost per click higher. Once you have spotted any new names, the next step is to look at the trends. To do that, click Segments in the top right-hand corner of the report. Then choose Time and select either week or month. I recommend sticking with week or month view. Day-to-day data jumps around too much. Depending on your audience, those small fluctuations don't really mean anything and just add noise. Now, the three main metrics to focus on in this report are impression share, overlap rate, and outranking share. Impression share shows how often your ads appear compared to others. If a competitor's share keeps rising while yours falls, they are likely spending more, improving their ad quality, or both. Overlap rate shows how often your ads appear at the same time as theirs. If it keeps climbing, competition for those keywords is tightening. Outranking share shows how often they appear above you. If that's trending up, they are bidding harder or their ads are performing better. Then you will see position above rate, top of page rate, and absolute top of page rate. These metrics show how often competitors' ads appear higher or right at the top of the page. They usually move together with outranking share. When a competitor increases their budget, improves their ad performance, or starts running more ads targeting overlapping products, those numbers climb together. If you see them trending up, that's your cue. They're getting more aggressive in your space. So first, check who's new, then check how these key metrics move over time. That's how you tell whether competition is growing because of new entrants, higher budgets, or better performing ads. Next, let's look at Google Ads Transparency Center. It's a public ad library where anyone can search and see all the active ads an advertiser is running across Google Search, YouTube, and display. You don't need special access. It's open to everyone. Inside the Transparency Center, you can search by advertiser name. That's usually the competitor's registered company name or by the URL of their store. Make sure you select the country where your competitors are running their ads. If you skip that step, the ads won't show up because results are filtered by region. When you enter the company name, you might see a number showing how many ads they are running. Ignore it. That figure isn't always accurate. What matters is what you can actually see. Once you've chosen the advertiser and the country, set the date range to the last 30 days. You don't need to see every ad they have ever run. Just focus on the most recent ones showing right now what they're focusing on. You can also filter by platform like search, YouTube, and also by ad format, text, image, or video. A few things to keep in mind: it can take up to 48 to 72 hours for new ads to appear in Transparency Center after they go live. If an ad hasn't been served in the last 365 days, it will not show up. And the ads you are seeing in Transparency Center might just be one of several variations. Google often tests different combinations of text, images, and links. But the Transparency Center only displays up to 5 of the most common versions of each ad. One thing to note, this tool doesn't show you how much your competitors are spending. You only see the ads themselves, not the budgets behind them. Still, it's a smart move to see what they're focusing on. You can spot which products they are pushing, how they are positioning their offers, and what kind of visuals they are using. Check in during the peak seasons too, because you might often see messaging shift when their demand goes up. It's a simple, free way to understand where the market is heading and what might be worth testing next in your own campaigns. If you sell a wide variety of products or services and you're running Google Ads but struggle to get results, watch one of my videos, Google Ads Strategy, Why Less is More. It explains why promoting too many products or services at the same time in one campaign can hurt performance, and how focusing on your top performance can drive stronger, more consistent results. Link can be found in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And if you're not sure whether you're using the right campaign types, watch the 7 campaign types to choose from. It walks you through what each one is designed for so you can choose the right setup and make your budget work harder. And if you like a fresh pair of eyes on your performance or need help scaling up effectively, we can help. We work with established Shopify stores that struggle to get consistent results through Google Ads. Head over to claricelin.com and submit your contact details. I'll be happy to take a look and see how we can improve your results. If you have any questions about competitor research, drop them in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss future videos on how to double your Shopify store revenue with profitable Google Ads. I'm Clarice Lin, the ROI Doctor, signing off. Thanks for watching. Till the next video, stay profitable.